Okay.
At any rate, okay. Pumpkin. I probably should put my other axe would come in handy here, but it's not really a big deal. I will go to the pumpkin field though, and the melon field, and I will do those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So peaceful being on the farm. And I should relocate that gate because it doesn't make sense to be here in a pumpkin field. It would make sense if this was a wheat field for the gate to be there, but it's not a wheat field. It sounds like a name or something. Like, hello, what's your name? Alvin Wheatfield. Nice to meet you, Alvin. How are you? I'm doing fine. How about you? I'm also doing fine. You're a pleasant dude, Alvin. The fuck am I talking about?
I'm wondering that myself.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Talking to Alvin. You stay out of it. Alvin doesn't like you. Being an addict for no reason. No. I'm gonna take some of these, unfortunately. Okay. Alright. Oh, gotta sit up. I was slouching and now my back is... Oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah, I've been sitting in the same chair since about 10 o'clock this morning. It is now 7 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Sounds like my kind of day sometimes. Get out and exercise, nerds. Alright. Let's see, how many pumpkin seeds will I need? 18. So we're going to go that far. Man. Do they have Halloween over in Germany?
What?
So do they have Halloween in Germany?
Yes. You mean trick or treat? Or do
Oh,
you
yeah, I meant Halloween, but do they have trick or treat?
yeah, they have something like it.
Okay, because yeah, the fact that it's now October and the fact that I'm doing pumpkin-y stuff has made me have that on the mind.
Actually, I should probably do some reach. No, I'm gonna be in the States. What am I talking about?
Yeah, for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's weird to think that since late '07, you've only been here what, 3 times? Three or 4? I forget the exact
I think
number.
3.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Julia and I were there twice together, and I was there twice up on my own.
So that's 4.
That's 4. Yeah.
Oh man. Yes, people. Greg has been off in Oz for all this time.
I haven't been in the States since 2011.
Interesting fact for those of you paying attention at home. The last time that Greg was in America was when I introduced him to Minecraft. And now look at us.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And then I spent the entire time in the bathroom at the hotel playing it because I was too loud while others were sleeping.
Lol. That is
Yeah.
a funny story.
Yeah.
Alright, so plant some melons. Let's take a look. Oh, I can also farm the potato farm. So Minecraft is... And that was 3 years ago. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have that in my... I should have an empty spot in my hotbar when I do that. I was putting cobblestone everywhere. It was kind of silly. Alright, oh no, don't eat the potatoes. Pick the potatoes. There will be time for potato eating later. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So, what is your current thing that you are up to?
I'm making charcoal so that I can start getting, so I can get the high oven going.
High oven.
We have a lot of materials and it just needs to go away. It's going to make it easier to move everything to the sub-basement.
Okay. Boing. Alright, it is time to put the potatoes... Do we have a place for potatoes?
You may have to make a barrel, but we do have a chest in the soon-to-be kitchen. I just think it's kind of full.
Let's take a look.
Not overly full, but...
It's not full yet. Ooh, there's blackberry juice and cherry jelly. Did you make that, or did you?
No, that was a quest.
Ah. Yeah, believe it or not, folks, this is a game with quests and things. It seems that we do forget that sometimes, but it's true. Man, I kept thinking it's night, and then I realized, no, this is the sun behind a cloud. There's also another potato chest in here for some reason. Yeah, we are not very organized, and it's largely my fault.
It's painful. I mean, it's to the point where we can't find anything anymore.
Yeah, we are slobs.
Yeah, we're just not organized. We have everything everywhere, and it's like, and we don't have to be this way.
Mm-hmm. I think one of these days we really will be like, okay, it's time to organize. I mean, that's part of what you're doing with the barrels, right?
Some of my organization turns out to be putting everything into a computerized into a computerized system.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't do that. We just don't. Yeah. Oh, and I need 1, 2, 3. Don't know why I need that. I guess I do. Coming over here and 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that was left on. That's why I don't have any charcoal. I knew I had like 7 things in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have a shitload of aluminum.
Oh man, in the future, I will have to build a 3rd floor. Boing. And maybe even more. Dive! Whee! Love it. I love the pool.
It is nice. You did do a good job with it.
I have to complete the cool chill out area at some point. A lot of things to do. And honestly, there is a lot of time because there is forever, you know? The rest of our lives and shit.
Oh, I don't know about the rest of our lives.
Can you imagine, it's the year, I don't know, 2064, and 78-year-old Bone is talking to 79-year-old DarthHeap, and like, hello, Sonny, Welcome to episode 65,412 of Agrarian Skies. How are you doing today, old chap? Well, I just had my hip replaced. Well, that sounds painful, doesn't it? Yeah. And those damn kids wouldn't get off my yard again, so I shot them with my crossbow. I'm not sure how any of that would come about, but
A crossbow, though. Seriously?
yeah, I guess. All right, we're gonna figure out how to make a pumpkin bucket. Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake!
We have plenty of. Oh, you mean the pumpkin bucket?
Yeah, I'm putting pumpkins in crafting tables in various configurations.
All right. You know what?
And I'm not
I'll
getting
go on
anything.
Google and I'll look.
Maybe it's not craftable. Maybe it's something I have to find.
Just find where.
I don't know. Maybe it's a pumpkin bucket. Plugins for forestry was the mod. Why you know tell me how to make?
Agrarian derp skies.
Well, where do you get that from?
Google search. Looking at
I'm gonna make a pumpkin bucket. A Mr. Bucket. Oh fuck, no, we're not doing that again. Fuck. By the way, you know what time it is?
what?
Choppy.
Okay.
Alright, let's put my hoe away. He said hoe. Yeah, you're real funny. Yeah. A Mr. Bucket.
Alright, that has nothing to do with the pumpkin bucket.
I'm Pumpkin Bucket. Oh, Mr. Bucket. Wanna fuck it?
Thought you weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, then I did.
Forestry.
Oh man.
Alright.
If it was any more forestry, it would be fibestry.
Oh my god, I'm not finding it at all. Probably not putting in the right thing, but still.
It has to exist. I'm reminded of that pun that from Scrubs of all things. If that tumor was any bigger, it would be a threemer.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do you know that show first came out on the air like something like 12 or 13 years ago by now?
Would have to have been.
I think it came out in 2001. I think. I started watching in 06.
Yeah, it would have had to have been. In fact, I think I was in Florida and I saw that.
For the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember I was living in Goodstown in that apartment where all that fun stuff happened that we talked about that one time on one episode or another.
Yeah.
And I didn't have an internet connection, which is unthinkable now. But at the time it wasn't, my life didn't revolve around the internet in the way it now does, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And I had a shitty TV. Like, it was new at the time, but it was always a shitty TV. And somehow I had cable but didn't. I somehow got some channels but not all of them or something because the switch wasn't pressed the right. I don't know. It was confusing. But what ended up happening was I didn't get that many channels, but I did get Comedy Central and I did get Scrubs. And I mean, I know that it didn't originally run on Comedy Central, but they had the rights to broadcast reruns of it. So that's how I got into that show.
All right.
Also, quite possibly how I got into Futurama, although I might have seen it before then. I don't remember. Time is fuzzy. Time is fuzzy and the world has moved on.
Yeah. I'm turning off our engines, by the way,
Which ones?
downstairs in the sub-basement.
Why do you keep turning things off? I'm confused.
I wanna get we have our batteries are full, but yet we don't. Our lava tank isn't. So
Oh, okay. Are we having a lava problem?
no, I wouldn't say so. I just would like to get a full tank.
Oh, okay. This will not hamper us in construction efforts, will it?
No,
Better not.
unless we forget to turn the engines back on.
Okay. And you wouldn't forget such a thing.
No,
No, of course not.
No.
No.
nah.
Rake. Ooh. Had a little gas.
We also have about 30 stacks each of dust, sand, and gravel.
That is that is probably useful in some way or another.
Well, it will be. It will be good if I ever get the production going.
Man, we could eat if we have extra sand, which we will. I could even make like a mini desert just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Well, why would you do that? Because I can.
Theoretically, we could do it pretty easily. We just need to get more. We could do it fairly simply.
We could even put cactus in there because don't we have cactuses?
We will. You might have to try to fly around so that you can find a desert nearby. You know, a desert biome. Otherwise, it's going to be a sandy place that rains.
Yes. Oh man, I just got an improvement on my X.
Awesome.
It's like you feel better handling it now. So I got haste, and yeah, that's what I got. I got new levels.
Alright. I'm thinking we have about a half an hour, and then we should probably stop.
Okay. Reasonable enough to me. Chilling out. Chilling like a villain. People say that anymore, chilling like a villain?
No.
No, probably not. Man. You know, it's a weird thought to think about, you know?
What?
You're an American, and you know America, but the America that you know is an America that literally no longer exists because time has moved, time has happened. The world has moved on.
Yeah, but so it can't be that different.
No, not really, but subtly, you know?
I get your point, but it's not going to be that different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's been what, 7 years now? But wait until you've been there another 7 years. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
I've definitely, as weird as this might sound to you, I've been Germanized.
yes, and that's not a bad thing to be, honestly. It's a fine country. About a third of my ancestors came from there, and it's a fine place. You won't hear me say anything bad about that. I was trying to imagine, like, a person who has been out of the country for, like, a longer period of time, 15, 20, 30 years, and they come back, like, it will not be the same place they know, you know?
No. Culture shock going back home.
Yeah. And I even think about that, about the area that I grew up in. You know, it's not another country. It's a different part of the same country. But whenever I get nostalgic for it, I'm like, well, I could go back to the same physical place